Aries, the first spark of the Zodiac, are pioneers with a restless compass pointed toward next. They're fast, brave, blunt, allergic to stagnation, and secretly soft for causes and people they believe in. Strengths: initiative, courage, speed, candor, competitiveness, and the ability to rally others. Weaknesses: impatience, burning bridges, boredom with maintenance, and act first, edit later. They excel where momentum matters: launches, turnarounds, negotiations under pressure, public campaigns. In career, Aries rise fastest when targets are clear and stakes feel real. They grab stretch roles, carve new markets, and often end up leading because no one else moves as decisively. In love, they adore honesty, playfulness, passion, and a partner who can sprint. They're protective, physical, and loyal, but they need novelty and respect. Being married to Aries isn't easy. It's electrifying. You'll never doubt what they feel, but you'll need stamina and a sense of humor. Their mystery is simple and rare. They would rather risk than regret. Aries women, incandescent leaders with a radar for authenticity. They fight for their people and refuse smallness. Aries men, direct, competitive, unexpectedly romantic. They need challenges the way lungs need air. Aries children are calm, bright, impatient, brave, and proud of every first they achieve. Parents set clear rules, praise effort not just outcomes, and offer safe outlets for big energy. Best allies: Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Aquarius. Fire feeds fire, air fans flame. Great marriages: Libra sparring soulmates, Leo power couple, Sagittarius adventure partners, Gemini mental match. Soulmates are the one who matches Aries truth-telling and motion. Worthy rivals are Cancer and Capricorn, different rhythms that teach patience and structure. If Aries were a tree, it would be an oak, because you anchor courage and weather storms without bending. If Aries were a plant, it would be a chili pepper, because your presence raises the temperature and wakes the room. If Aries were an element, it would be fire, because you begin warm and sometimes scorch to clear space for growth. If Aries were a mountain, it would be active, creative, reshaping the landscape with every eruption. If Aries were an ocean, it would be the Pacific Ocean, vast energy, trade winds of ambition, swells that carry ships forward. If Aries were a gemstone, it would be ruby, concentrated life force, leadership, and loyal heart. If Aries were an animal, it would be falcon, swift focus, high perspective, decisive strike. If Aries were a fruit, it would be a pomegranate, bright, bold, and packed with seeds of future victories. Horoscope for Aries for October-December 2025. October, a bottleneck breaks. An overdue yes or signature arrives after you push one more time with sharper numbers and cleaner asks. Guard your calendar: one powerful opportunity crowds three mediocre ones. Love prefers straight lines. Say what you want and skip the tests. November, team chemistry matters more than heroics. You win by delegating the middle steps and keeping your hands on the opening move and the closing pitch. Money improves from a smart renegotiation. Read the fine print twice. Family needs presents, not fixes. December, Spotlight Month. A presentation, launch, or reunion reframes how others see you and how you see yourself. Travel or cross-border contacts pay off. Health protects sleep. The extra or compounds like interest. New Year's Eve wish: name a bolder game, not just a bigger goal. 2026, the year of clean edges and brave pivots. The theme is precision over speed. You still move first, but you'll choose better races. Expect 3 headline arcs: 1. Career, business, or role expansion or new venture with stricter metrics and clearer authority. 2. Money, fewer streams, higher yield, consolidation beats chaos. 3. Heart and home, passion steadies into partnership practices, rituals make the fire last. Career and business, June 2026. January, you draw a line between effort and impact. Cut one obligation that steals focus. The relief is immediate. A senior decision maker notices your clarity. February, negotiation month. You win by framing value in outcomes, not hours. Ask for upside, rev share, performance bonus, equity. The door is open if you knock once. More than polite. March, team build. Hire ally with a detail-first counterpart who loves the parts you rush. Public speaking or media brings inbound leads. Say yes to 2, no to 4. April, risk well taken. A pilot project hits traction, double down while competitors are still drafting memos. Document processes so growth doesn't wobble. May, visibility plateau. Use it. Host a workshop or webinar. Your framework becomes an asset clients repeat when you're not in the room. Mid-month brings a tempting detour. Choose the path that scales without you. June, systems month. Automate, template, delegate. Revenue stabilizes at a higher range as you stop reinventing every wheel. Sign a strategic partner who opens a market you can't reach alone. Finances. Jan-June 2026 income spikes tied to launches and speaking closing moments. Spending, invest in tools, legal, tax, hygiene, and one mentor coach. Highroy. Saving wealth, shift from more to smarter. Index core, risk satellite. Avoid friends and family loans, keep money clean to keep love clean. Relationships and personal life. Jan-June 2026 singles, magnetism rises where you teach, train, or present, admiration flips into attraction. If chemistry is instant, pace is your gift. Build chapters, not montages. Couples, shared projects bloom. Home upgrade, side venture, or travel with purpose. Replace fix me with witness me, and arguments turn into alignment. Friends or colleagues, you'll outgrow a chronic complainer. Bless and release. Invite 3 new allies who light up when you speak about the future. Negotiations and public speaking. Jan-June 2026 your edges decisive structure, open with the win for them. Place numbers in 3s, close with a calendar date. Speak standing if possible. Aries channels better on feet. Record practice, trim 15%. Self-development and health. Jan-June 2026. Body thrives on intervals, short, intense, efficient. Mind wants single task sprints 45 to 50 minutes followed by real breaks. Add 1 brave kindness weekly. Courage plus generosity becomes your signature frequency. Sleep is your secret supplement, protected like equity. July-September 2026, the recalibration season. July, the mid-year slowdown is not a setback but a systems check. Projects that began fast in spring now need refinement, pricing, partnerships, or workflow. You edit instead of expand. And this editing becomes the real power move. In love, less drama equals more depth. A quiet weekend together heals a 6-month tension. August, a spotlight returns. Invitations, conferences, and collaborations reopen the stage you thought you'd left. A mentor or senior ally introduces you to an investor or platform that multiplies reach. Finances. Steady, but avoid impulsive spending on status upgrades. Health, watch blood pressure, hydrate, and stretch before every sprint. September, recognition month. Your expertise becomes brand currency. Social media or press mentions boost visibility. Use it to attract long-term clients, not just likes. Relationships stabilize. Someone finally matches your intensity with loyalty. For singles, this month can plant the seed of an equal fire. October, December 2026, the integration arc. October contracts, publishing, or digital expansion thrive. It's also the perfect time for teaching, coaching, or launching a signature course. Romantic life turns practical. You plan joint investments or a shared home base. Dreams at night are sharper. Write them. They're messages about timing. November, the universe tests emotional maturity. Old rivals or ex-partners resurface, but you now handle them without flames. Professionally, delegate second-tier work and focus on vision steering. Money flows in via passive income or royalties. Health tip, rest your eyes, screen fatigue dulls. Intuition. December, closure and coronation. A goal set 2 years ago materializes. Applause feels deserved. Family reunions bring clarity. Past misunderstandings dissolve. Celebrate, but reflect. 2027 wants the wise warrior, not just the fast one. The solstice around December 21st marks a private victory. Peace with your own pace. Love and relationships in 2026 singles. 2026 begins with curiosity and ends with commitment. The decisive months are March to encounter via work and September fated meeting under travel or study. Honesty magnetizes, manipulation repels instantly. Couples, shared missions replace arguments. Build together a project, brand, or trip, anything that channels that Aries intensity outward. Power dynamics even out. You learn to yield sometimes, which paradoxically deepens respect. Family and friends, siblings, or cousins play mentor roles. One younger relative surprises you with wisdom. Strengthen boundaries with draining friends who treat you like an emergency hotline. Creativity, public voice, legacy. Your creative flame stabilizes into craft. A book, course, or invention that began as hobby finds audience and income. Public speaking expands from motivation to thought leadership. Record everything you're building, intellectual property. By late year, your name and a concept become synonymous. Protect that trademark. Travel, learning, spiritual path. Foreign ties multiply to trips. One in May, June. One in November brings spiritual or financial breakthroughs. Temples, deserts, or ocean horizons recharge your element of fire. You rediscover faith, not necessarily religion, but a certainty that effort and destiny collaborate. Study astrology, psychology, or leadership coaching. Inner maps mirror outer ones. Health, energy, mindset. Aries health is stamina-driven. Train like a sprinter, recover like a monk. Physical, alternate cardio bursts with grounding yoga. Watch head tension, your ruling zone. Magnesium, mindfulness, and digital detox help. Emotional, replace adrenaline highs with steady dopamine. Celebrate progress, not chaos. Spiritual, meditation through motion, running, painting, dancing works better than silence. By late 2026, your body feels more aligned with your ambitions. Lighter, faster, clearer. The 2026 takeaway. Aries, 2026 is not about proving you're fearless, it's about proving you're focused. You enter the year as a fighter and leave it as a strategist. Money grows with structure. Love deepens with patience, and health stabilizes through rhythm. When in doubt, remember your element. Fire can destroy, but it can also forge gold.